What is going on, guys? I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be breaking down episode 6 of the Rings of Power show on Amazon Prime. This is the Lord of the Rings show that takes place thousands of years before the films do. If you guys didn't know, I'm a Lord of the Rings fan. I just wouldn't call myself the biggest, Tolkien Lord of the Rings fan, because I don't know a lot compared to Harry Potter and Star Wars. I don't know why. It's just something about Lord of the Rings and that world that I just can't get a full grasp on. It's just a lot of names and a lot of history and places and whatever. But either way, I watched episodes 5 and 6 today, and episode 6 was absolutely insane. It was so good that I wanted to get up and make a breakdown for it. So that is what I'm going to do today. I'm pretty excited to make my first Lord of the Rings video on my channel. But without further ado, let's go ahead and hop straight into it. Episode 6 begins when Adar and his army of orcs, including some humans, arrive at the watchtower, prepared for a fight. Instead, when they show up, they find it totally abandoned, so they fan out looking for any remaining humans or elves. Moments later, Arondir reveals himself and shoots the watchtower, which sends it pummeling down on top of all the orcs. The humans head back to their town, and so they can prepare for the remaining orcs' attack. It comes the following night, and so when the humans successfully fight off the first wave, they learned that it was actually a bunch of humans that were disguised as orcs. When the orcs do attack, they quickly overpower the humans and start murdering them, while also demanding that Arondir hands over the mysterious broken sword. Arondir at first says no, but then Adar threatens to murder Brawin's son Theo, so he gives up the item. Moments later, an army of Númenórean soldiers led by Galadriel arrives. They pretty much wreck all the orcs, while Galadriel and Halbrand chase after Adar because they think he has the broken sword. The humans end up celebrating after all the chaos. Theo unwraps the sword and discovers it's a decoy. It's literally just like a common axe. Meanwhile, back at the ruined watchtower, Waldrig takes the real sword and plunges it into a keyhole, which opens floodgates that sends water rushing into Mount Doom. This sets off a volcanic reaction that hurls flaming rocks everywhere and covers the sky in smoke, which is basically transforming the Southlands into Mordor. But how did Waldrig get the sword? That's the question here. In order to answer that, we gotta go back. After basically Adar was threatening to kill Brawin's son Theo, remember he ended up giving the sword to Adar because he didn't want them to kill. Adar takes it outside, and then he turns to Waldrig and he says, "Waldrig, I have a task for you." And that happened right before Galadriel and all the Númenórean people show up. So it was kind of like really fast and it was easy to like miss. He said he had a task for him, which basically he probably gave him the real sword. Well, he did give him the real sword. We just didn't see it. He kind of like escaped while everyone was being attacked. He escaped back to the watchtower and used the sword as a key that basically opened the gates and sent water through the tunnels that the orcs made, and it went straight into under the volcano, so to speak, which is actually a Mount Doom, which is really cool. So the ash, the lava, and the smoke is all of what turns that place into Mordor, the Mordor we know from Lord of the Rings, which is very interesting. The end of that episode was super chaotic, and literally Galadriel just stands there and just looks so shocked, but she doesn't even run or anything. She just stands there, basically just lets the smoke and all of it just take her. So obviously she doesn't die because we see her in Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit and whatnot. So, but yeah, like that whole ending in particular was such an epic ending, and I really enjoyed the episode overall. It was action-packed. It was the best episode by far. I'm not really sure how many episodes there's gonna be in this season. I can't remember if they even renewed it for a second season, but I'm pretty sure they will be. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the show, and I'm looking forward to next week. They come out every Friday on Prime Video. But I hope you guys enjoyed this breakdown. This is like my first kind of breakdown of like an episode, so it was fun doing this, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give a thumbs up, subscribe, comment. It would be very appreciated, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.